How come you remember that and don't remember why you left after the second sparring?
I don't know what was going on at the time. I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't want to tell you nothing.
I'm not gonna put it out why you left, but you remember.
Why you think I left?
It came out your mouth.
Let me hear this. I want to hear
it. It came out your mouth, Shakur. You gonna deny that shit.
Now, y'all ain't
I'm not trolling
that shit.
I'm not trolling.
On what? You better not put that on nothing. I'll put that on my daughter. You capping right now.
Don't involve the kids, but you know that shit happened, Shakur.
Nigga, that ain't never happened. That's cap.
Well, it don't matter. 2025, let's make that shit happen.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I don't really like talking about him.
Yeah.
Cause like the way that he moved is goofy to me. Like it's some weird shit. So like.
In a recent live stream, trainer Kenny Ellis directly challenged Shakur Stevenson, accusing him of being dishonest about the events that took place during the well-known sparring session with Gervonta Davis.
I don't remember saying, yo, I gotta leave my tooth in the back. I gotta go get this fixed.
This nigga's lying.
Oh, my goodness.
This nigga is lying.
You gotta stop that shit. Hey, you had to leave. Hey. You had to leave, Shakur.
On my daughter, that nigga ain't my tooth.
You said I gotta go get my shit fixed.
Nigga, do you remember the sparring sessions?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Do you remember how the sparring sessions went?
We was gonna spar some more, but you couldn't because you had to leave to go get.
Do you remember how the sparring sessions?
If you pull your dinner racket, they said a loose mold.
This nigga lying.
The coach has once again pushed for the fight to happen. Tim Bradley shares the same view, backing Coach Ellis on the matter. He also emphasized that Gervonta Davis should get in the ring and take on an opponent like Shakur Stevenson.
I want Gervonta Davis to step in the ring and face somebody, dog, already, bro. For real.
He'll be back.
I know he coming back, dog. But I'm just saying, like, fight Shakur, bro. Fight Shakur. That's all I'm saying, bro. Fight. We need these top guys out there, man. And that's because you can say, oh, Shakur ain't fight nobody. Well, shit, if Shakur ain't fight nobody and Tank ain't fight nobody, why don't they fight each other? If that's how y'all want to put it, fight each other. Bro, that will probably be one of the biggest fights in boxing right now, bro. The biggest fight. Yeah. Box office, it will sell out like this.
When it comes to facing Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson has openly said he would be eager to bring the fight to reality. However, he also expresses frustration, labeling Davis's behavior as unprofessional and unserious. According to Stevenson, that attitude is the real barrier holding things back, not issues like finances or promotional networks, but rather what he sees as a lack of genuine commitment from Davis's side, as perceived by fans.
I really don't like speaking on him, but like, if same thing that
fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night and resolve every issue that you got. Yeah. I stand by that with anybody.
But keeping it boxing.
That's boxing.
No, I'm just saying.
That's not boxing?
Yeah, no, I love it. No, you got to do what you got to do.
Right, like.
I just want to see. I want to know. I'm just asking, realistically, will we ever see y'all two in the ring? However way it get there, will we ever see that match?
I would love.
Expanding on the situation, Shakur Stevenson also acknowledged that in the early stages, the relationship between him, Gervonta Davis, and other up-and-coming fighters had moments of friendliness. However, he made it clear that every serious competitor understands that such a calm dynamic isn't built to last indefinitely.
Always knew I'm the one. Mm-hmm. Like, I always knew. And I feel like deep down, like, they probably won't say it, but they know. It was cool at certain times, but deep down, everybody know as a competitor, it's only so cool it can get.
So we gonna have to face each other.
So,
copy.
Truthfully, it was cool at times, but
yeah, at the beginning.
You know, in sports and rap, there's always talks of big three, obviously. Boxing, Melo came in with a big three in his draft class. His rap, big threes, all that type of stuff. A lot of that stuff is shaped by narrative.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the narratives that came into your career, came into this last fight. Do you think some of that stuff that was said about you was fair, or how do you
hell no.
How do you think it affected you? You know
hell
what I mean?
No. I mean, I think everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
So like it happened the way that it was supposed to happen. And if I had to do it all over again, I would do the same thing again. But was it fair? Nah, I'm a fighter at the end of the day, and I got painted images like a like, and I'm not built like that, so like I don't know how like
Who painted that image?
when I got in the ring and I fought with one hand is when everything started. That's when social media kind of took it as like
Bringing a legendary viewpoint into the discussion, Roy Jones Jr. considers Gervonta Davis to be the fighter best equipped to handle Shakur Stevenson. While he avoids predicting an outright winner, he strongly suggests that Davis offers the most realistic chance of figuring out and overcoming Stevenson's style compared to anyone else in the division.
Tank will beat Shakur. I said Tank beat him. I said Tank got the best chance. So I didn't say nobody gonna beat him, but Tank will be one, in my opinion, to have the best chance.
On the flip side, Roy Jones Jr. also describes Shakur Stevenson as a highly disciplined boxer who fights in a cautious, calculated manner. He notes that Stevenson relies on a structured, controlled strategy, placing more emphasis on efficiency and securing wins rather than taking unnecessary risks. According to Jones, Stevenson's main goal is to do what's required to come out victorious while keeping his unbeaten record intact. This style, he adds, makes him extremely hard to outscore over the course of a fight.
In Shakur's case, he fights a smart fight. He don't take stupid chances. He don't want to take stupid risk. He's a professional. He goes out, he does what's necessary to get the job done, and he cool with that. He ain't trying to give you nothing over the top. He cool with just going out, doing what he do, getting the job done, staying on the beat. That's what he want to do. He has the right to do that.
At the same time, that approach could open up a small opportunity for a power puncher like Gervonta Davis to take advantage. Still, former world champion Shawn Porter has offered his own breakdown of this potential mega fight between Davis and Shakur Stevenson, giving a detailed tactical perspective. Porter believes the bout would play out as a chess match built on strategy rather than an all-out brawl, challenging the idea that Davis would simply march forward and score an easy knockout.
I said everybody thinks that Tank is gonna go in there and just knock out Shakur. It's gonna
That's not gonna happen.
But it didn't take. It shouldn't have taken this fight.
I knew he couldn't
for
knock
people to realize.
Yeah.
Right.
I knew that too. But yeah,
Shakur is a defensive specialist.
And I've been
It's
saying this for a long time. If you pay attention to how Tank would react whenever Shakur's name came up, I was like, yo, it's something that Tank knows that most people don't know or understand. There's something that he sees in Shakur. It could be the fact that Shakur was a 2016 silver medalist. You know,
He might got a lot to do with it.
He's that, you know, the silver child of the country, and you know, there's no telling. But this is what I've always known.
Closing out the breakdown, Shawn Porter believes Gervonta Davis would need to show a more flexible and intelligent approach if he were to face Shakur Stevenson. He stresses that it can't simply be about looking for one big shot, but instead about making smart adjustments during the exchanges as the fight unfolds. Porter adds that true fight IQ is revealed through in-round changes and adaptability, suggesting Davis would have to operate on a higher strategic level than he ever has before. In his view, the matchup wouldn't just test power. It would come down to whether Davis can think and adjust at the same elite level that Stevenson consistently displays.
Fight with Shakur, you're going to see this boxing style that you don't usually get from Tank. You're going to see IQ. We saw IQ, but to me, it was low IQ because the reason why it was low IQ is because everybody followed the script. And what I mean by that is you see somebody's IQ take place when a fighter makes an adjustment, and now you have to adjust to what that fighter is doing, and that's kind of where you see
who's smart,
you know what I mean?
Who get a hold of it.
I think my fight with Terrence shows a very high level of IQ from both of us. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And that's what Tank is gonna do with Shakur. He's gonna come into the ring and be a different version of himself.
Coach Ellis has once again directly called on Shakur Stevenson, stressing that he needs to be the one to take initiative if a fight with Gervonta Davis is going to happen. He warns that continued delays or promotional maneuvering could shut the door on the matchup entirely. He also points out that if Stevenson ends up signing with Matchroom, the chances of the fight ever being made could disappear for good, as he believes the different promotional sides would likely never cooperate to make it a reality.
Will still happen though?
What fight?
That fight with Shakur and Tank?
if he signed with Matchroom, because they're not going to do that. They're not going to lose that. No, they wouldn't do that.
Do you think that PBC and Matchroom could work together for it? You think they possibly make that happen?
Anything is possible, you know. The negotiations sound good between the two. I don't even want to go back and forth with that. If they grown, man, Shakur could have fought. You know, he got protected custody. You know, he didn't have to do that.
Adding even more urgency to the discussion, Coach Ellis has set a firm deadline, stating that if the fight is not made by 2025, then it should be scrapped entirely. In his view, Shakur Stevenson, already a 3-division champion with an established resume and strong recognition, does not require prolonged promotional buildup or manufactured anticipation. He emphasizes that the right time for a true competitive test is right now, not in the distant future. According to him, continued delays would not just stall negotiations, but could ultimately erase the significance of the matchup altogether, turning what could have been a defining career fight into something easily forgotten.
I know you had things to say if it doesn't happen this year, 2025, it shouldn't happen. But
I think Shakur beat both of them, Cepeda and Cadena. It beat both of them easy. I wouldn't. This is my opinion. I'm not saying the fight ain't gonna happen after 2025, but I wouldn't do it because he's a 3-time champion. He don't need no more experience. He don't need no more build up. His name is big enough. Everybody know it, and everybody want it now. Anything else is just bullshit. You know. So why, if you can't do it now, between now and 2025, why do it in 26?
Turning to the actual matchup, Coach Bullitt described this fight as the kind of opportunity that could bring out the very best version of Shakur Stevenson. He explained that it would take a very particular kind of opponent to push Stevenson into fully revealing his abilities, and he pointed to Gervonta Davis as the fighter who could do exactly that. In his view, Davis's aggressive pressure would directly challenge Stevenson's defensive skill set, creating a scenario where both styles are tested under extreme conditions. Bullitt ultimately saw this pairing as a clash that would serve as the ultimate proving ground, giving a clear and final measure of what each fighter is truly capable of.
I would like to say I'll be front row for that one too. I feel like Shakur Stevenson is a master chess player. I feel like all his fights previously has been kind of easy for him, so it made it look like it was boring to other people, but somebody got to bring the best out of him, and I think Tank Davis will bring the best out of anybody. So at the end of the day, that is the fight to see.
Have you seen any of those guys up close, training-wise, and seen both?
Absolutely. I've seen both. Both guys are dogs. They're animals. But like I said, Shakur got a great jab. He's a great defender. Tank is a great offender, and Tank got good defense. He's a boxer. So that's a great boxing match. That's a big purse for both of them guys, and great for the fans and even the people in boxing behind the scenes.
Adding further significance to the conversation, Gervonta Davis's longtime trainer Calvin Ford recently broke down what he believes sets Davis apart from everyone else in boxing. He explained that it isn't only about Davis's devastating power or his sharp accuracy, but rather the uncommon way he merges both traits while competing in a division where such force is rarely seen. Beyond what he delivers inside the ring, Ford also emphasized that Davis stands for something greater. In his view, he serves as an example for young people, showing how someone can come from tough circumstances, overcome hardship, and transform life struggles into strength and success.
He's special. He's special at that weight, that size. And he have a real calling. It's for the youth of the USA to let them know whatever you go through in life, you're going to go through. It's just how you finish it up. And that was one of the things that I instilled in him. Is, everybody going to have rocky roads starting off. It's how you finish. And he take that to heart. It's how he put on a performance and how he's going to finish.
Turning attention to Gervonta Davis's current inactivity, Lamont Roach Sr. has made it clear that he is not concerned with the ongoing talk or outside drama involving Davis. Instead, he simply wants to see him return to competition. With Davis spending extended time away from the ring, Roach believes that his comeback would be a major boost for boxing as a whole. In his view, every night Davis stays inactive is another moment the sport loses momentum. and he stresses that online discussion can never replace the impact of an actual fight taking place inside the ring.
But if he do come back, it's a big but him in boxing, like him coming back to boxing is good, it's good for boxing if he coming back to fight. So if he do choose them, that's on him. It's his right to do so, at the end of the day.
And then you gotta think also a layoff,
But that ain't no easy, man. Pitbull still ain't no easy. It's stylistically, on paper, but he's still tough.
That goes to show you what type of caliber guy he is as well then.
Nah, they're not gonna look at that. They want to see Tank is past that. They want to see Tank fight certain people, man. That's just fact.
Expanding on his comments, Roach has also been paying close attention to the lightweight division and the ongoing discussions about who Gervonta Davis should face next. While fans continue pushing for higher-risk, high-profile opponents, he questioned whether the public would truly be satisfied with Davis revisiting a rematch against Pitbull Cruz instead of taking on new and more dangerous challengers. His point suggests that going back to Cruz would feel like a regression, especially with the division currently filled with fresh, hungry contenders who pose a greater level of threat and bring new challenges to the table.
Gervonta get back in the ring. I don't know how they're going to perceive him fighting Pitbull again. I don't know. I don't think nobody really want to see that, but Pitbull's fans, or they just happy to see if Gervonta get back in the ring. They want to see Gervonta fight a certain list of fighters, and I don't think Pitbull on that list.
Shifting to his preparation, Gervonta Tank Davis is fully immersed in a high-intensity training camp that has already sparked plenty of buzz among fans. He comes into camp with a clear read on his opponent and a sharp, focused approach aimed at dismantling him step by step. Each workout appears deliberate and precise, almost as if he's already identifying the gaps he intends to target once fight night arrives. From timing exercises to heavy combination work, his sessions suggest a structured, opponent-specific strategy rather than routine conditioning alone.
This is the first camp I can enjoy myself and be back. My headspace that I'm in now is way better than what I was before, and that's the only thing that matters to me.
1, 2, 3.
I'm looking at it now, it's just I don't know, probably this was a good thing. Us fighting. We still on the same path to get the same thing. I gotta be in there with him. I gotta be able to, his arm reach, his size, his power.
What really stands out is the level of confidence in his overall approach, with Tank showing complete belief that he already understands how to break down anyone standing across from him. His footwork looks crisp, his punches land with accuracy, and his energy reflects a fighter who feels the result is already within his control. If that mentality carries into the actual bout, his opponent could be in for a very difficult evening. And if this form of Davis shows up on fight night, the entire lightweight division may have a major issue on its hands.
Got off a plane, a lot of work yesterday from the interviews and stuff, so I want to see how he react. 2 sparring partners and rounds is unknown.
All right, y'all. Let's go.
Bam! When they watch us in here working, they saying we going bang, 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 bang.
There you go. Good. There you go.
When he get in that ring, he's on a mission.
Gervonta Davis has been going through intense sparring sessions under the close supervision of his trainer, Calvin Ford. Every exchange inside the ring appears both disciplined and high in intensity, with Ford constantly directing him, correcting small details, and keeping him sharp in terms of timing and defensive awareness. With Ford guiding every step, the emphasis in camp is clearly on structure, discipline, and calculated aggression. Davis is being placed in demanding sparring environments meant to improve his reflexes and sharpen his decision-making when under pressure.
Gotta put his pants on, training wheels going. You got what you asked for. Let's get it now. Slow it down.
Good word, good word.
He ain't playing with nobody. You step in that ring with him, be prepared.
Oh my God! All day. There you go. That's it. That's it.
Relax.
There you go. Relax. Good round. Good round. That's it. That's it. That's it, y'all.
On the opposite end of the equation, Shakur Stevenson is also putting in focused work in the gym, maintaining the discipline and technical sharpness that have long defined his fighting style. His training sessions center on precise fundamentals, strong defensive positioning, and smooth, controlled footwork. Every drill is designed to enhance his timing and sharpen his fight intelligence, with a strong emphasis on remaining efficient, elusive, and difficult to catch cleanly. His preparation reflects a boxer who is fully concentrated, continuing to refine his defensive skills while also developing new dimensions in his offensive game.
Yeah, that's the second time that happened to you. Yeah. And I ain't even touch your body.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah. Bro.
This would be a huge spectacle in the sport. Ultimately, the matchup is shaped by a true stylistic contrast, technical skill and ring control going up against explosive power and forward pressure. Shakur Stevenson continues to display top-tier defense, fight IQ, and steady growth in his game, while Gervonta Davis brings fight-ending power, sharp timing, and the ability to shift about in an instant. Some believe Stevenson would dictate the rhythm from start to finish, while others feel Davis only needs one opening to change everything. That contrast is exactly what makes this pairing so intriguing and difficult to predict. Now it's over to you. When these two finally share the ring, who do you think comes out on top? Leave your prediction in the comments.